This is asatru with Nick Richards. I guess a good place to start is from the start with an introduction to this podcast and myself. Well, to start, my name is Nick Richards. I've been asatru for a little over a year now, and for me, it was something I was missing that I didn't know I was missing until I found it. With that said, I'm still learning just like everyone else, and I'll do my best on this. I mean, if anybody knows me from any of my other social media accounts, sometimes I can be pretty out there with my thoughts, my opinions. I'm gonna hold back on those with this. Yes, because I want to have an open and free conversation about asatru, and but that won't stop me from asking questions, because without asking questions, you can't grow. So about this podcast, it is my hope that I can create a place for beginners, for people who might just want to know more, and for more educated folk that might be able to correct some things I say or answer questions from anyone. Basically, in a nutshell, I want this to be an open and free learning community. So do not hesitate to contact me on any social media platform to ask questions or to answer them, or just say hey. And with any luck, I'll have guests on here, and it can grow into something. Well, with all that said, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to everyone, and let's get this show on the road. So since we are just starting out, I wanted to go ahead and read a little bit of an intro to what asatru is. I think it's a great place to start, especially when we're just starting with this podcast. You can actually find more information on my Facebook page called Basics of Asatru. So, and I'm going to be reading this, so forgive me if it sounds like I'm reading, because, well, I am. Okay, so what is asatru? The word asatru literally translates as faith in the gods, but best described as the modern rebirth of indigenous pre-Christian faith of the Nordic and Germanic peoples. It is a polytheistic faith, meaning that it honors a pantheon of numerous gods and goddesses. Many of the names of the gods and goddesses remain part of our modern culture. One example is found in the days of the week. Wednesday, Odin's day. Thursday is Thor's day. Friday is either Freya's day or Freya's day. There's some debate out on that. Asatru has been recognized officially in Iceland. I believe it has in the United States as well. But also has a large following throughout Scandinavia, the Americas, England, Germany, and other countries like Australia, New Zealand, and that. Asatru is focused on honoring the two families of the gods and goddesses, the Aesir and the Vanir. But it also holds a belief in various other land spirits and a reverence of ancestors. Many follow a list of 9 virtues, referred to as the 9 noble virtues, that have been culled from the Eddas, which is our primary source of information, and the sagas. These virtues are courage, truth, honor, fidelity, discipline, hospitality, industriousness, self-reliance, and perseverance. Asatru has a strong emphasis on individual spiritual experience. However, asatru people often form small groups. These groups are variously known as kindreds, hearths, guards, phalanx, halls, etc. Some have a designated priest or priestess, while others rely on inspired volunteers to lead the celebrations. I hope I pronounce these right. If I don't, somebody please correct me. A priest is referred to as a Godian, and a priestess as a Goya. I hope I pronounced those right. There is a great deal of importance placed on the study of literature, folklore, and history pertaining to the original religious and cultural elements upon which asatru is based. Asatru is open to everyone. There are many different sorts of asatru people. Anyone who wants to become asatru can do so, regardless of gender, race, color, ethnicity, national origin, language, sexual orientation, or other divisive criteria. Now, with that said, there are some groups that debate some of that. That's just something that you're just gonna have to go and explore and find out for yourself. Our primary religious celebrations are called bloats. They are essentially a ritual featuring a votive offering, usually in the form of libation. These blots are held at pivotal points during the year, the most important being Yule and Midsummer's Blot. There are various other blots that are also celebrated. Symbols consisting of rounds of ritual drinking and toasting are also held occasionally. A typical calendar of celebrations would be like Disablope, which would be January 31st, Ostra, March 21st, Valpurgis, April 30th, Midsummer, June 21st, Freya's Fest, July 31st, Hosblope, September 23rd. Winter Nights, October 31st, and Yule, which is December 21st. Many other social and cultural events may also be held. Common religious rites outside of the major bloats, including weddings, land taking, coming of age rites, professions, personal bloats to a patron or matron among the gods and goddesses. Blots done in time of need, etc. So that's like the basic ground floor explanation. And this is the point where I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to, sit back and try to think how I can make the next show more interesting and entertaining. But I want to leave with this. I can't do this by myself. I need other people to voice their opinions. You have a voice, let it be heard. I'm always hearing, well, these people have it wrong, that person has it wrong, they're saying this wrong, they're doing that wrong. Well, you have a voice. Go ahead and use it. We get enough people to use this as a platform, as another platform, to say what they want to say, and in my belief, I think that if that did happen, everyone was using their voice, saying what they had to say, then we could start to learn from each other. And this could be a great learning experience for all around. But thank you for listening. And again, you can contact me on Facebook, Nicholas Richards, Instagram, Nick12Man. And just keep up to date, with the podcast. And I will not see you. I will talk to you later. Goodbye.